this a little bit late, so for the next hour, I'm about to set up the pre-recorded episode of this. So, for the rest of y'all on Twitch and also y'all watching live on YouTube, we're gonna do a, you know, let's see. I'm gonna change. No, I'm gonna work and change some things. WWE to the wrestling and speak out that. Yes, it's my website. Of course you're gonna look. Although the website is gonna be looking all bonkers. That probably will be the last thing we'll talk about. So, like I said, we're gonna talk about Hulk Hogan. We're gonna talk about Greece and them losing, and you know, the Olympics is over for Giannis, but it's not over for USA and Canada. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a little bit of sports here for the Olympics, so it's interesting. And y'all already know from this past weekend that the 3-on-3 men's got eliminated, and I think the women had won the bronze medal. So on the 3-on-3 basketball, the women had won the bronze medal. So that's interesting. But yeah, I appreciate you guys was watching earlier today about seeing Hazel trying the real American beer that was made by Hulk Hogan. But you know, and like I said, they say it was good, so we might talk about a little bit more about the beer. So we'll see how that goes. Um, let's see. If there's anything y'all want to talk about tonight, like basketball, talking about the Milwaukee Bucks, or it could be any basketball team you want, and I'll give my opinion about it. And we can talk about wrestling. You know, I see Jones finally made his Raw debut. So we're going to try to smash everything in for the next hour, just to talk about, you know, basketball, wrestling, the meet and greet with Hulk Hogan, and all that stuff. So, and plus, you know, some website announcement and some little bit of news announcements that we're going to make too. Because yeah, there's a lot of things that it's like it's going to be a busy fall, to be honest. Because a lot of announcements was made within like the past like couple of weeks, and there's more announcements that are going to be made for, especially independent wrestling here in Wisconsin. So it's really going to be busy. Let's see. Let's see that. ESPN Sports Service. Um, okay, keep that on there then. Let's see. I'm okay with y'all like asking questions, but like ask something about basketball or ask something about wrestling. Either I'm gonna know it or I don't know it, and I believe the Earth is not flat, is round. Hey, what's up there? How you doing? So we're just gonna get up. Logan Paul. You want to know what I think about him, or like what do I think about him, or like what's up with that, or just let me know. You want me to talk about him, or what's the case? Um. Oh, his prime drink. I never tried it, so I really don't know. I haven't tried his drink yet because I'm trying to stay away from energy drink. But except for my wife got a free samples of G Fuel, which is an energy drink, and we was on her the Maddie's Memory TikTok page because we got to talk about the drink. And actually, because I'm not that really keen on energy drinks except for the monster drinks. Some of the monster drinks were very good. Oh, it's not an energy drink? Oh, okay. What the? Who got more? Is Duke Dennis or? Mm. But see, anyways, let's see. Let's go with this and let's start this show. So go to screencast. Luka Doncic. Oh, hey, hello there. From sorry if I pronounced this wrong, but Boise, Idaho. So, welcome, Luka Doncic. Let's see. They're gonna win the championship. Oh, that's cool. You from Dallas? Yeah, I do like basketball. So it's one of the things that I mostly talk about on this channel is the Milwaukee Bucks. Since I am, live in Milwaukee, from here, born and raised and all that. So, yeah. But Luka Doncic, I think he's one of the greatest players of next. Anyways, I'm going to answer your last question before you put that bull crap saying Giannis sucks. But I can tell you this: who has a ring first, Luka Doncic or Giannis? Just put it out there. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. It's crazy. I'm sorry for overreacting there if you were joking. So I apologize. But anyways, let's get this show on the road. Let's do this pre-recorded episode as well. And 3, 2, 1. Bam. What's up, everybody? Welcome to, where, you know what? Yeah, because people are talking on here on the live too. I need to really get back into college basketball because I don't know. Like, I pay attention to Marquette since they're here and pay attention to the Badgers, but I need to catch up more on like basketball, like college basketball, I should say. So I can't say that I like Arkansas or anything like that, but I do need to get back into college basketball. So it's just sometimes my weekends are slammed with with independent wrestling or Bucks game maybe going on, or I'm going to a certain event, because especially this past year I just ended up going like getting like tickets for the our local hockey team. So got the ticket, and I didn't know they was doing this promotion until I got there like a few days later, where I brought the tickets for because it had to be used by the end of the year. So decided to go to 2 games for the final week of December. So I did that. Me and my wife had went to the game. Okay, not talking about that, but yeah, the thing is that we went to the game, good game. They did win. Is the Milwaukee Arrows? That's our local, kind of like like a G League team of hockey. But it's like their main NHL team that they like link to, like their players come from or go to, whatever, is Nashville Predators. And I know they did recently win a championship like a few years ago, I believe. But anyways, they end up winning the game, and they put it out there as like, go to the ticket booth right away, because for the next weekday game, your tickets are free. So I'm like, okay, let's go to a game. Let's get tickets to that game. So we got tickets to the next Arrows game, which I think it was like only couple of weeks from that time. But yeah, it's like they kept winning and winning and winning. It was like one point for 3 straight months. The Avros hockey team was on a 20, I think it was over like 20 or 21 game winning streak. Oh yeah, you have a good night as well. But yeah, the hockey team was on a 20 game winning streak, and it was lasted from December all the way down to early March. So it's like, wow. So we went to like all their weekday games that they had in the period of from December, late December, all the way up to end of February. So yeah. Wait, looks like WWE is stripping LA Knight from his U.S. title. What made you say that? You know something that I don't know? Um, but I do got like tickets to free tickets for go to a Milwaukee Admirals game. So if they end up doing the same thing, which I don't know yet, I'll find out next month when I turn in my voucher. We'll see how it goes. But okay, enough about hockey. Just wherever you was talking about that LA Knight may get stripped for the United States title, let me chat on here and let me know what's going on because you must know something that I don't know. But anyways, first off, we can talk about the meet and greet that happened today. Well, one of his 6 meet and greets that Hulk Hogan has. So if y'all not familiar, you already know who Hulk Hogan is. It was supposed to be 7, but they cut it down to 6 meet and greets that he had. He has 3 today that he already had, and he got 3 tomorrow. So it was one at Waukesha. It was the Woodmans. Paul's leg was under the. You know what? I gotta see that again, and hopefully, you know what? If they bring that up this Friday, that will be interesting to see. That probably was something that I missed. Cause oh, Brazil, hey, nice. What's up? But anyway, so I do have to look into that, but I'm thinking this Friday on SmackDown they probably will mention that. So if they do, I will talk about it on Sunday. Cause I probably just gotta watch that match again and just go from there. Just hopefully, with WWE, some things they edit it when you watch it on Peacock and stuff like that. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But anyways, like I said, Hulk Hogan has 6 meet and greets. One at Woodman's in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and he had 2 of them in Pewaukee. No, he had 1 in Pewaukee. It was a quick trip in Pewaukee. If y'all not familiar what a quick trip is, it's a gas station like Eatery and oh, thank you. Yeah. So the quick trip one, a friend of mine had went to, and he said it wasn't that bad of a line. So I went to the one that was in Waukesha because it was like another county away from me, so it was more easier for me. Pewaukee would have been a little bit farther if I would have went that. So it was a quick trip in Pewaukee. Hogan did a meet and greet. Then later on, he was like in the Menominee Falls area. That's like another county away from me, because that was the one I was going to originally go to for the meet and greet of Hulk Hogan. As for some of y'all that's watching on the pre-recorded, I'll flick on the photos, so y'all mostly likely going to see the photos that was going on at the Woodman's in Pewaukee. Woodman's is like a grocery store here in Wisconsin, and all their stores is like 24 hours, so that's amazing. But I don't know why I took a picture of that random car. But yeah, he's going to do another couple appearances again tomorrow. Let's see. I know one was in Appleton. No, two of them was in Appleton.
Yeah, and you know what? He was one of the
It was like
person who, like me and my stepdad
another
used to
sports
watch
bar in
together,
Appleton that was in
and
the
my
evening.
stepdad used to watch it. My dad
Then
would
it
come
was
home from school and he like, so I had to get up during the bushwhackers
a
march in the
Walmart in
morning.
Appleton. He's
And so I
going
do
to
have good
be there.
memories of him and his
And it was one
family,
more
and that's
place,
just tarnished for me.
and I can't even. God, you know what? Let me go. I think I can. I still got it up here on the website. So if y'all get a chance, check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. Um, y'all have a chance, check it out. Um, I need to move my screen because I
All
keep
right, I'm
forgetting,
gonna let
like,
you go.
wherever I show the video on YouTube, the WFSO logo pops up.
Yes.
And let's see, the Breers Fried Lake Pub, that's what he was at today. But okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Tomorrow,
I'll let you
he's
know
gonna be
soon as
at the
I hear.
Walmart Fond du Lac from 11 to noon.
All right, take care. Love you.
Walmart in
Bye.
Appleton. Okay, yeah, it was the Fond du Lac one that I missed. So it was that one from 11 to noon, and he's gonna be at Walmart Appleton from 1 to 2, and he's gonna be at the Game Day Sports Bar in Appleton.
Oh, what, Hogan?
Yeah,
He apparently was spotted at a bar this evening.
probably the one that he was probably doing the
So he
meet and
apparently
greet at.
started drinking and having fun with people who were there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That was nice of him. But anyways, let me get back to these photos. So if y'all get a chance, who the ones that's watching live, if you want to watch the pre-recorded episode, it should be on. Like as soon as I'm done with this broadcast, I'm gonna post it on there. So it's probably gonna take like about maybe like a few minutes to be on there. So expect it no later than 11 p.m. Central Time, midnight Eastern, or it could be as early as 10:30 p.m. Central, 11:30 p.m. Eastern. But anyways, I don't know why I took a picture of that random car. But yeah, and me and my the other crew, WFSO crew, Mike, decided go there, and y'all can see a couple of these photos. I was just taking like photos of the crowd, and I think around that time I started taking photos of it. Like the line started moving. Yes, he was late, so whatever. But he ended up asking for I believe he was asking for security to be around there, which I can understand. Especially what he did in here in Milwaukee at the RNC, like going for Donald Trump. So, and where we're at is like Waukesha, and it's like a big I wouldn't say like big, but the county is like mostly like big Republican county. But yeah, you got some people that's like Democrats, but you got people like me, like gonna go to it because it's Hulk Hogan. Why not? Um, I don't like his views on what he did with Trump or anything like that, but this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So, like, cause I was talking with my wife about it, like, should I go to this thing? Although I don't like his views or anything like that, but she was just saying it's a once in a lifetime, so why not go? So I end up going, and shooting these photos as a result. So he did show up late because he was asking for at least like security and stuff like that, just to be around, just in case anything happens. Because we live in a crazy world, so anything can happen. Just put it that way. Um, oh yeah, and the line just moving slower and slower. But the thing is with that, he will only take pictures, and if you end up buying like a case of his beer, he'll sign that, but he won't sign any memorabilia or anything else like that. Which I can understand because there's gonna be people out there that's gonna try to make money out of it. So Wouldn't you be surprised? But yeah, anyways, like I said, he showed up maybe like about because he's supposed to be there for 11 to noon, and he showed up like around like almost noon, like maybe like 15 minutes before noon Central Time. Um, but yeah, it it was like a big line. A lot of people was lining up for him. I was gonna say like me and my roommate, which is Mike, that's part of the WFSO crew. He's half black, so it's like saying like, okay, I'm gonna be the only black person here. Then you saw a few more like black people like got in line too. I was like, oh, thank God. I was about to say, cause there are some black people living in Waukesha. I know that. But as y'all can probably see, like if y'all see like a little bit of red bandana on the guy that's watching the pre-show, that's that's him right there. But okay, let's keep going. Kind of like a closer shot of him before I got around. But yeah, if y'all missed earlier today's live event that we did on Twitch and also live on YouTube, but we didn't do it pre-recorded because I thought it was better just to do it live so we can get like the natural reaction of, you know, the taste of this beer. But anyways, y'all probably seen this picture and y'all wondering why Dad took a picture of a drink called Trooper. Um, Mike has spotted this first, so it's a British beer. And according to this picture, you got a zombie having like a kind of like torn British flag. And I was like thinking like, something I can get for the missus. Her birthday's coming up, so why not? But hopefully they have the one that's in Oak Creek. Hopefully they will have something like that. Or they have it at discount liquor, so yeah, discount liquor had like, the variety of, beer and stuff like that. Next to Woodman's got a big selection, but so does Discount Liquor. They got a lot of big selection, so that was pretty cool. Snoop Dogg's wine they had there called 19 Crimes, California red wine. Yeah, and I had to take a picture of that, so I know that was like me being silly, but I had to. Okay, like a couple of photos, you can probably see him up close. Um, yeah, his wife was there too, so he did came in with his wife. So, and we was just talking about like
You were lucky I was going to flash you in the kitchen, and then I looked quickly to see if you were recording.
The thing is, I got viewers on YouTube. I ain't.
Yeah, but I would stand in the doorway and flash you. That would be the time that everybody would come in to watch you.
They're like, did I just see that? And probably got me banned for a week.
Right.
But anyways, of course you had a lot of Trump supporters that were there, but especially like this guy was from Illinois. We did talk a little bit, but we didn't talk about politics. We was just talking about like other like wrestling stuff. But he wanted Hogan and him to hold the Trump flag, and the store owner said no, he will not be doing that or anything political or any like memorabilia or anything like that, because I wanted Mike to take a picture with him holding the belt and like with him holding the belt and Mike on the side, but they won't allow us to do that either. So kind of sucks. What more can you do? But yeah, as y'all can see, I thought the guy only took like one picture, but he took this picture of me shaking Hulk Hogan's hand. So yeah, that was good.
Nice photos of you.
Yeah, he did. I was happy about it. And I know Mike kind of panted on his when he saw that like Strictly one, like blur one. He was about to be mad, and I was like telling him that maybe you should try to go get another one again. He was like, nah. But I was like, also, they might have took more than just that one. Check your photos. Although, it took him a minute to check it because he was thinking about other stuff. Then finally checked it and he was like, there you go. Yeah, he took 5 pictures and the rest of them went great except for that blurry one. So I'm like,
What about
okay.
you look like a stalker peeking out the corner of
Oh yeah, that one pic he Yup. Yeah, that was funny. And yep, there's that. And why not? If you have a big wrestling person that's going to be in town, you get a chance to meet him. But unfortunately, another one was like Ric Flair, and I didn't get to meet him, but he was at a baseball game, which there was no way that I could get there. So just had an opportunity to get to this one, and I was happy about it, and it was worth the Uber there and back. So then again, the Uber was a little bit cheap for me, so I can't complain. But anyways, after this picture, if y'all see that me and Hogan, he did sign that, and I thought when they was handing them out, I'm like thinking like, why they handle the beer out? Like, is it free or something? Although I don't drink, but they was handing me this. I'm like, okay, if they give me this, I'm gonna have, I'm just gonna leave it at home. I'm gonna keep the cardboard because he did sign it, but I'm not gonna drink the beer. Period, because I can't. I've been sober for like a little bit over, it's been like 13 years in a month. Because, July is like when the July of that time, 13 years ago, I decided, stop drinking because I was seeing like how my dad was acting and how the person that he became. And I just didn't want to be that person. So, like, I know I'm a happy drunk, but there's going to be times like at one point I'm probably going to get angry and do some of the wrong things. So, it's my reason for quit drinking. So it's been like a little over 13 years, and I'm proud of myself. But anyway, so I was holding the beer. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait on my friend, wait on my roommate and see, just wait on him. The lady was like, cash or credit. I was like thinking back in my mind, like, okay, one, I didn't ask for this beer. They just handed it to me. And two, I thought it was free. Because I didn't came here for the beer. But anyways, you know what? It was on sale. Like $2 less than what they was advertising it for. So I was like, well, why not buy it? And you know what? It'll be for the family. My son will get to try it tomorrow. And I might do a little bit of video on that and just see his reaction and see how he likes it. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna be able to. Nope, never mind. That won't happen because I probably ain't gonna show up till later, and because he's gonna be watching his son, and Hazel will be there too, and I ain't gonna be there until later. So, oh well, I probably would just do like a little video and ask him a question like, "What do you think about this beer or whatever?" So, I probably would just do something like that. It won't be like a live reaction, but it'll be like just ask him like, "What do you think about it?" That's most likely what I'm gonna do. And the last picture, if y'all see him signing the case, which and Mike did point it out that the picture they used um like with Hulk Hogan in the background was like a poster for WrestleMania 7. Like I knew like it was an old like poster, but I just didn't. I couldn't think about it at the time, like when and where and all that. But yeah, it was a old poster from WrestleMania 7, which is cool. But let me get out of that and. But before we, do all that, I know some of y'all didn't. We gotta talk about another meet and greet that I hosted. So I'll show some of y'all, the photos of that one. I didn't take that many because, it was people there, but they like end up, leaving because he arrived late. Just like how everybody is. They just arrived to the facility late. But anyways, yeah, he was supposed to show up like the day before. So okay, I can probably get him there on time and get that out the way. He missed his flight. So yeah, kinda sucks. And I went down to Chicago or whatever, but like, you know what? I'm gonna you know, pick him up there, order Uber to my wife's friend in Mount Pleasant, which is like the suburban of Racine. But we was gonna do that, but he didn't show up, and I was just walking around, just like, where is he? Then he got a hold of me and said, I missed my flight. I was just like, oh my god, I wasted money, to get there and to get back. And what's your favorite wrestler? I can give you my top five. They actually are in order, but I'm going to give you my top five. One, of course, is John Cena. Two is, of course, Hulk Hogan. It's like he probably was one of the reasons that I got into wrestling. Although the only thing that my dad did wonders was showing me wrestling. Um, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Diamond Dallas Page. Those are my top five, but they're not in order. So yeah. And let's see. There's, of course, I met John Cena, and I'll just talk about today that I met Hulk Hogan today. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say six. Ahmed Johnson, so I'll make that my top six. I met Diamond Dallas Page, but I just never got a photo with him. So, three out of the six I actually met. Okay, that's cool. But anyways, just throw y'all questions in there. Like if it's about wrestling or about basketball, just let me know. Oh, that's cool. Did you get like a picture with him? Um. Anyways, we were at the hosting the, because I'm thinking like it was like the last time he did like a appearance was at C2E2. Think yeah, it was last year. He made an appearance at oh okay, right, one of those things like he was just going past and just say quick hi or whatever. That's probably what it was. I'm just guessing, so I don't know. But anyways, the last time he made like a big appearance like that was in Chicago, which they call it Chicago Comic and let's see, it's C2E2, so it's Comic and Entertainment Expo. That's what it's called. It was a long time ago. He fought Kane. Was it here in Milwaukee when he had faced him at Elimination Chamber? Oh, in Washington. Okay, okay, but yeah, like I said, it was Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo they had here, and for what I paid for, well, I was just say my friends paid for him in the past because the time I met him was in Chicago too for like a meet and greet as well. So I think like the picture was like taking a picture with him was like about around 60 or something like that. So I think it was 60. So and plus with him last year did a meet and greet and they was charging like $120 for a photo. I was like, if I would have known, like I knew he was gonna be there, but they didn't have the price until like maybe like months before. So it was like I had other plans that I had, but I was like, crap, I ain't gonna be able to, for the picture with him. But yeah, cause like one of the Fungo Pops I have, I know you guys on Twitch probably can see it. If y'all can probably see it, um, it's a John Cena's when he was dressed up in WrestleMania, when I forgot the rap battle of Elias, I believe, it was wearing that Yankees gear. So I got that Funko Pop, and that probably would be one of the things I would want signed if I see him again. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, while I'm just showing y'all stuck on this one picture with Bushwhacker Luke. So anyways, he was late. He was like about can I be a mod, please? I like and subscribe. Y'all probably will have to explain like how to do like have mods on here, because I really don't know how to do that. So if you know how to do it, just let me know, because I wouldn't mind having in a few mods in here, because that would like help a ton. But anyways, so yeah, I was on Bushwhacker Luke. But anyways, although the meet and greet supposed to start, no, I know that to get rid of like trolling, I know that, but I don't know how to put people as mods. I don't know how to do that. But you add me on the screen, press on me, and put me as a mod. I think this is phone wise. Like if I was live on my laptop, I'd probably be able to do it, but I think I can't do it on this while I'm on this phone. So I might have to do it if I'm doing it live on my laptop. It's probably be more easier then. But anyways, the meet and greet supposed to start at 5, and he was supposed to have been in town by 4. So hey, next video, you remind me, and I will put you up as a mod. So I'll probably try to arrange to try to do a live episode of one of these shows on YouTube, and try to put you in as a mod. So just remind me though, the next video I do. But anyways, yeah, he was supposed to have been in town a little bit after 4. Plane was delayed. But actually, no, take that back. He was supposed to be in town at noon first, but you know how the TSA, they got to check on you and stuff like that, and he couldn't lift his arm. So that was an issue, and he missed the flight he was supposed to be on, and ended up missing his, because he's supposed to be here at noon at that time. So he called another one, and he had to wait till like I think it was like about because he's supposed to be supposed to be down here by like I think it was somewhere like after he's supposed to be down here like about a little bit before 5. So then Hazel looked it up, and like his flight was delayed. Then he told me his flight was delayed. I was like, oh my god, so that means you guys here a little longer. So his plane landed, I would have to say maybe around look, I think that's the time that I think we got there was 7:45. Yeah, because the plane I think landed like a little bit after 6, but so we try to hurry up and get there, and apparently there was people there, but they didn't want to wait so long. Most of them left. which I can understand why, some of them left because we were late. But I was, calling the owner and manager at the Toy Dimension, letting them know like, okay, this is what happened, this was going on, trying to get like a hold of them. Then I had a friend that was there at the meet and greet, just tell me like what what's going on. So I was informing him as well. So just keep everybody updated. And as soon as we got him and we left, I automatically called the owner. His name is Henry. So end up calling him and tell him that we're on our way. And now I told the same thing to the friend that was there. So we got there. I changed the time and said we'll stay until 10. Maybe some people, come late or whatever. And I did put the time on the events thing that yeah, we're gonna do longer. We're gonna stay until 10. Whatever. So we did that. Yeah, some people showed, but I think it could have been more if we would have got there, earlier.
Loads more if he got there on fucking time.
Right, right.
And the 2 times he missed was his fault.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the flight's fault. It was his fault.
Right. She's right. It is.
If you know that you can't lift your arms up, arrive at the TSA checks early so you get through on time. If you know you missed your flight, why did it take you texted him to find out where the hell he was?
Right. And yeah, it was kind of like bad communication and stuff too. So, but yeah. But anyways, besides all that, some people did show up and stuff like that, and you know, and I'm glad some people brought some things from the store. My wife was very interested in some Star Wars stuff that they had there. Um, they had some wrestling figures there. The owner was trying to mend to see if he can get like a figure of Bushwhacker Luke. I don't think he did. So, but he did have like other figures there. It was interesting. The guy also had like Marvel figures, DC figures, stuff from some of the movies like Aliens. I think they had Predator there too. I'm not sure, but it's just like a lot of like random stuff that they had there, like action figures, collectibles, and they did also have comic books, which I am gonna go back and oh god, that will happen eventually. But say, come on. I apologize about that for people that was watching on Twitch. Just kind of went out for a bit. But anyways, so but overall with this, doing my very first like meet and greet with somebody, that's like a Hall of Famer, it's gonna be an experience that I will never forget. Doesn't matter how things turn out and stuff like that. I did enjoy myself. I did enjoy the adventuring experience, I should say, and that can be, never taken away from me. So I do want to thank him for Bushwhacker Lou for showing up, and plus, if anybody is interested, I do have a lot of autographs that he signed for me, and I'm like, selling them and stuff like that. And plus, he like them a little action figures. Like I think I got like 5 of them that I'm selling off too. So you can look for it on eBay or you can look for it on the Arthur Smith page. Also, okay, you can look for it on Facebook Marketplace. I do have that. And just look for it on Marketplace. You'll see like multiple pictures of pictures that he signed, one with his cousin, and it was some with his cousin, and a few of them that it was just him by himself. So I do got some of those. If anybody's interested, you can look at it at Facebook Marketplace, or you can go to eBay, look for I think it's Big City Cars. I think that's what my name is on there for the eBay because yeah, because at the time, before I was really using the eBay and stuff like that, I was using eBay just to sell cars. So, but then again, at the time, didn't get that lucky. But a couple years ago, managed to sell some stuff on the way back with like sports and interests like that. So, yeah. But anyways, but yeah, like I said, the Hulk Hogan experience will be something I never forget, and also with the Bushwhacker Luke experience, all within 2 week period. No, like no matter what happens, it will be an experience that I will never ever forget. Doesn't matter how good or how bad it turned out, I will never forget. That experience. But anyways, I know we was mostly talking about that meet and greet with Hulk Hogan, his beer, and of course with Bushwhacker Luke. But I just had to add that Bushwhacker Luke thing just to say, just in case some of y'all didn't know. So eventually, I am gonna do like another meet and greet, but I'm just trying to. I think it's gonna be taking some time this time to do it, cause like the lessons I learned from doing that meet and greet, it taught me a lot of things, and I'm glad I did like learn from it, and yeah, it's just one of those things you get to experience. Like if it's good, if it's bad, whatever the case may be, it's one of those things you will just never ever forget. And I'm glad to have that memory with my friends, family, and with Bushwhacker Luke. So one of the memories I will never ever forget. But enough about that. Because what I'm gonna do one day, I'm gonna do like a pre-recorded episode and show you pictures of people that we all met in wrestling. So I'm gonna do that one day. Or if you don't want to see that video, you can always look at the website wrestlingfanspeakout.com and look at the wrestlers who we met part on the page, well on the website. You can look for that and see like all the people we met. But that's not everybody that I met, because some of my pictures that I met, like there were some people like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat I met, and there was Jack Swagger. Some of those pictures are missing. So there's some of them I know I had to make up. Some of them I did, like with Lita. Like I had a picture with her. It was at C2E2, and with Jack. Well, I did, finally got, made up for the picture I lost with Lita. Cause she did like, a photo op 2 years ago. So happy to get that place. And for the bonus, I met Trish Stratus too. So that's a good thing. But anyways, let's get into, a little bit of basketball. So we're gonna talk about the saw highlights of the game. So okay, Gamecast, we'll do that. So Giannis' team, Greece, went against Germany, and Greece is eliminated. So they needed. I think they needed. I forgot who they. I think they needed to. I think it was Sudan to lose or something like that by a certain amount of points. But eventually, Greece got into the actual tournament. They was playing the quarterfinals early this morning, and Giannis just didn't have no help. Um, but yeah, as y'all can see, like they were just really like. It seems like Greece had them in the first quarter, then just like everywhere else, they were just been beaten. Like it was just like really not good. But let me look at the full score box for that. Like all these players I ain't gonna know, but I'm just gonna try to, guess and all that. So we'll see. We'll talk about, Germany. We'll talk about this. Like I said, we're also gonna talk about USA's game as well. And Canada got the crap beat out of them. Um, oh, Daniel Dice played for Germany. I didn't know that. Oh, both the Wagner brothers played for Germany too. They played. So Germany had a lot of star power. Interesting. And of course Dennis Schroeder. But just coming off the bench, wow. That one, I'm kind of shocked by. Okay, Franz Wagner had 18 points, 2 assists, 3 steals, 3 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 of 6 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw, 8 of 17 from the field. Yeah, Daniel Dees. Um, yeah, he had like 6 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 7 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds. Perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw, but only made 1 out of 5 from the field. Bonga, I think I'm familiar with him too. I think he's on the NBA, but he had 9 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 3 of 6 from three, and 3 of 6 from the field. Mo Wagner, 8 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 5 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound. Perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw and perfect 3 of 3 from the field. Last but not least, Dennis Schroeder. Um, he had 13 points, 1 steal, 8 assists, 3 of 7 from three, 5 of 12 from the field, and yeah, played him. No, he didn't play the most. Frank Wagner played the most minutes, but Dennis Schroeder played the second most. The only person I'm familiar with would be Giannis, but he led Greece with 22 points, 1 block, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Both of them were offensive rebounds. 4 of 6 from the free throw, so not too bad. 0 of 3 and 9 of 14 from the field, and had played 34 minutes. But the bench wasn't, that supportive and ain't worth talking about, and didn't have that much of a supporting cast. Like 6 of 22 from three. That's not good. Oh, Germany was 9 of 29, so they weren't that much better either. But it's like their field goal is like 50% compared to Germany's 47.5%, which is nearly 48. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's just horrible. Although Greece is eliminated, but of course, maybe Giannis will spend a little bit more time in Greece for maybe a few weeks or so, and training camp is going to start back next month. So hopefully, he's still working on his game, but it seems like he's fine. So I guess he recovered from that injury very well, but just wish he was like playing in the playoffs. But what more can you do? But anyways, I can skip that. I was gonna talk about Canada because I guess y'all familiar with Dylan Brooks that played for Houston, talking all that stuff and saying Canada's gonna be USA and da 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 da. Yeah, they lost to France, 82-73. They got eliminated, but we ain't gonna talk about that game. We're gonna talk about the United States defeating Brazil, 122-87. And I did saw most of that game, so it was interesting. Joe Embiid finally played like Joe Embiid. He ain't about, being all arrogant and cocky and all that. So, should be the type of game he should be playing in the first place. But I'm sorry, but his ego's in the way. So, I'm sorry, but if you get all of that in check, Joe Embiid will be a fine player. But I know he won MVP. I know, but still, MVP is one thing. That's a high accomplishment. But another big accomplishment is you gotta win a championship. If Joe Embiid gets his act straightened out, maybe with the team they got now, they might have a chance to win a championship this coming year. But we'll see. Um, yeah, USA. Okay, they dominated except for the third quarter. Brazil had dominated, and the United States is undefeated. But we'll talk about the players' numbers. Um, yeah, at least everybody on the team has scored. Got LeBron James, 12 points, 3 steals, 9 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 or 3 from the free throw, 5 or 6 from the field. Oh, wow, he ain't tipping any threes. That's something. Joel Embiid with 14 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 7 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 1 or 1 from the free throw, perfect 3 or 3 from 3, and 5 or 6 from the field. Devin Booker, oh, they put him in the starting lineup. Okay. Led the team with 18 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, with 1 offensive rebounds. Just one free throw he made, 5 or 7 from 3, and 6 or 9 from the field. Drew Holiday with 9 points, 2 blocks, 3 assists, 1 or 2 from 3, and 4 or 7 from the field. Steph Curry, 2 or 3 from the field. Attempted 3 but didn't make it. 3 or 3 from the free throw. 1 rebound. And yeah, that's it from Jan Tatum. Looked like Jan Tatum played the most minutes. He played the second most minutes. Okay, he had 5 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, or 1 offensive rebound, 3 or 4 from the free throw, and 1 or 5 from the field. Ouch. Kevin Durant with 11 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 or 3 from the free throw, 0 or 2 from 3, and 4 of 8 from the field. Bam Adebayo, 9 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 7 rebounds with 4 offensive rebounds, 1 or 3 from 3, and 4 or 8 from the field. Anthony Davis with 13 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 8 rebounds. I was just making sure I was getting it right. With 3 offensive rebounds, perfect 2 or 2 from the free throw, 1 or 2 from 3, and 5 or 9 from the field. Anthony Edwards with tied with Kevin Durant for the most minutes, but ended up having 17 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, perfect 2 or 2 from the free throw, 3 or 7 from 3, and 6 or 10 from the field. Tyrese Halliburton only 2 points and 1 assist, and just 1 or 1 from the field, playing the least minutes. Derek White with 5 points, 2 blocks, 4 assists, 4 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 1 or 4 from 3, and 2 or 6 from the field. I still don't get how he ended up playing for USA instead of Jaylen Brown. I really don't get that at all, but that's people's opinion. But if y'all remember, I did Aftermath on Sunday, and I did a prediction that sometime late next week they're gonna make an announcement of the NBA season schedule, but probably early next week they probably will cheese some of the games that they're gonna have this coming season. So they're probably gonna do that sometime like early or mid next week. But I'm thinking, because they all for the past 2 years they, had to release the schedule on August 17th. So I'm thinking they might do the same thing, but the 17th this year is on a Saturday. So maybe they'll announce it either on that Thursday, the 15th, or they're gonna announce it Friday the 16th. And we know where about the preseason games. We already know one of the games that the Bucks is going to be playing. It's going to be here in the Fiserv Forum October 14th against none other than the Chicago Bulls. It'll be 7 p.m. So I haven't been to a Bucks and Bulls game since ever. Of course, I went to plenty of Bucks games, but I just never went to a Bucks and Bulls. So probably what I'm going to work on this year is go to the team, like see the teams that I haven't seen them play against, like in person. So I'm gonna try to do that. So I'm probably gonna end up working on that and try to arrange the schedule with like the other wrestling schedule, because some of the wrestling schedule is already out. So I just really got a plan. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully when they release the schedule, I will do like maybe a live video and a pre-recorded episode of talking about the schedule, and go from there. But let's see. We're just gonna see. There's a little bit of wrestling news. So the Rascals broke up. Wesley ended up attacking them after they lose the MSK lose the didn't get the opportunity to. They got an opportunity to go for the tag team titles, but they lost the match. Joe Hendry, he won his match against Joe Coffey. Trick Williams lost to Pete Dunne. Yeah, there was just a lot of stuff going on. So, sorry, the announcements that Shawn Michaels made this morning, that on the local television premiere of NXT, which soon, like in October, they're gonna join the CW network, along with you got NWA. Although you can watch them on demand on CW on the app, but yeah, WWE will be on NXT. No, NXT will be on the CW network. I'm sorry. The first two shows that they're gonna have in NXT, they're actually touring. So the very first episode, when they go on some people's local, well, mostly local TV, you got them being in Chicago. Well, you might as well say Rosemont at the All State Arena. That's going to be October 1st. Then a week later, they will be in St. Louis. So Chicago one, CM Punk will be a guest on there, so y'all get to see that. And in St. Louis, a week later, Randy Orton will be a guest on NXT. And your regular normals on NXT will be there and stuff like that. And they probably, they'll do NXT Level Up before the show. So yeah, should be interesting. Tickets go on sale this Thursday, actually. So something different, like having tickets on sale on a Thursday. And normally, with WWE and other places like that, their tickets will go on sale on a Friday. But this one will be on a Thursday. I wouldn't mind going, but I was checking on the hotels. That was the normal hotel I would normally go to, like to check in, because sometimes I get deals. Yeah, there are no good deals on it this time. So either I can talk to somebody and like we can just drive down there and drive back home, or whatever. Well, we'll see how it works. I don't know, because I've been to like NXT Live when they had like shows here in Milwaukee before the pandemic. So I've been to a couple of those, and hopefully they do like touring, like going to like every place around here every week. So hopefully, they will do that. And I think probably NXT being like on the, you know, big areas and stuff like that for like people to watch. I hope they come. I hope they have NXT here. I really do. Like maybe they can have something in mid-December or something like that. But that's just something to throw out there. But they didn't mention anything about it yet, so we'll see how that goes. Um, but yeah, tomorrow, the Young Bucks are going to show like the incident between MJF and Britt Baker. Kind of the same thing they did with the CM Punk Jack Perry situation, and they didn't learn before when they did that with the Jack Perry and CM Punk. They really didn't learn a thing, and they're gonna do it this time. It just don't make any sense. Why show it? Unless they want to show it before Scoopers show it, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. It's really not worth it. It's really not. And plus, Collision this past Saturday had the least views, or the least watchers on TV. And I know some people are going to say, oh, they don't care about ratings and stuff like that. But no, ratings do matter. Especially, although, they can watch it like on demand and stuff. For like teams that don't got like a streaming platform like AEW, for them, at the moment, ratings does matter to them. Like until they get that deal with Warner Brothers Discovery to have their content on HBO Max, although they got it everywhere else but the United States. That's something that they gotta really work on, like that deal with the United States, and like hopefully they can stream pay-per-views on Max, so people won't be paying no ridiculous 50 something bucks for a pay-per-view. I might. I don't know if I'm in a good mood, and if they actually I might end up paying for All In. I mean All Out. I mean in Chicago, so I might end up because I know there's no way I'm gonna go to that one because it's like in the suburbs of Chicago, and I don't think anybody's gonna be going to AEW unless I have a car, which I don't. But continue with that on later. But yeah. Then they get mad at us for streaming it. Yeah, exactly. But I did do a website. I did went to a website that was showing it last time, but they hurry up and cut the feed, and that was they didn't have a pay-per-view last month, but they had one in June. I watched that one, and I think it only lasted for like 15 minutes. Then suddenly the feed was cut, so I couldn't watch AEW that time. So hopefully, the website that I go to, maybe they have a better deal. Otherwise, I might go in and start paying for it. But who gonna want to pay like $50? Like, if I had a, if I had like like a viewing party or something like that, yeah, like okay, I'll show AEW, and will you just come here and enjoy it? We'll watch it, whatever, and eat some food and enjoy it. Because a friend of mine named Jason used to he started doing that at one point, but when he started doing it, they sold their house in West Allis and they moved out to nearby Wisconsin Dells. So they far out there. Although the train finally goes to Wisconsin Dells, I can't like schedule the time and place for me to like go there. I don't want to go there like every month just to see like AEW pay-per-view and anything like that. But I don't know. Maybe I can work something out here. So we'll see. But yeah, AEW, yeah, they need help. And you already know Mark Henry's son signed with WWE. Y'all know that. Y'all saw the stuff that was happening last night. I don't know. They claim that injury with Jacob Fatu was supposed to be of work, which I don't know. I guess we'll find out this Friday. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of something. Did y'all see Odyssey Jones last night on Raw? Wow. He was something. He was really, really something. Um, oh yeah, you already know the suspended Britt Baker, which kind of sucks because I was hoping she was going to be here when they're in town on September 4th, which is next month. That would have been something. Of course, Triple H shared like a photo with Arn Anderson and Brock Anderson. So maybe Brock Anderson will be, working for WWE. You never know. You got Brian Pillman Jr., which he's now called Lexus King in NXT, and got like a great character. So maybe they come something for Brock Anderson. Who knows? But I thought I had more to talk about, but I know it's just like I gotta figure out my scheduling with with wrestling and basketball starting to come back in October. So all that stuff I gotta work out on. So probably when they finally announce the schedule, I'm probably gonna work some things out because I already know some wrestling events that's gonna happen that I'm gonna be actually go to. Plus, they announced some stuff here in Milwaukee. You got Warrior Wrestling, if y'all familiar with it. They're actually gonna be here for the first time in a long time. I think the first time ever actually they'll be in Milwaukee. Warrior Wrestling. So they're gonna have an event at the Lakefront Brewery that's like close to downtown here in Milwaukee, and they're gonna have a show there. They got Mustafa Ali as one of the guests, so knowing them, they have like a whole bunch of wrestling guests. So this could be a big one. So hopefully, weeks to come, we find out more about that event in November. Because Warrior Wrestling was based off of Chicago, so finally first time in Milwaukee, so that's good. And I did miss some of the shows like AAW and Zelo Pro like coming to Milwaukee like at least once a year just to do shows. I just kind of missed that, but then again, you got like some of the promoters doing like other shows like around here, like a bunch of crybabies whining about yeah, you got people from Chicago doing our doing their shows in Milwaukee. That's our territory. So yeah, if y'all don't know, some owners and promoters here in Wisconsin are stuck to the past, which is kind of BS. While you got like companies that's in Illinois and Minnesota and stuff like that. There's companies in Illinois at one point they share a building where they do their wrestling at. They just trying to work with the schedule. If people just stop being like a bunch of crybabies and work some things out, maybe like wrestling in Wisconsin will be better than what it is, but it probably won't end until a few of the people that's ruining for everybody. So it'll probably be like that until the day they die, which sucks. But God, what more can you do? But yeah, before I let you guys go, I just want y'all, check out the website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. As y'all can probably see on here for the ones that's watching the pre-recorded show, and I apologize that this show had, went so long. It wasn't supposed to. Yeah, you got, things going on like, the picture, of course, it ended up being big, but at the point where I was putting on there, it was small. But yeah, that's the magic of like trying to do a website. Anyways, you got this like about us. Get that ad away from here. Y'all check out some of these ads too. It help us make money. Just put it that way. Um, you have been invited to the Diddy party. I'll pass. Especially like what that man did. I'll pass on that. But anyways, it talks about the groups that we run on Facebook, and also we do WFSO Radio Network. I try my best, post the videos that I do on here to post it on that page, which I haven't been doing a very good job of, which I know I need to. Then we got sponsors. Um, yeah, right. But anyways, like we got like sponsors here. Also, we are looking for sponsors, and also we are sponsoring this year's Wave of Light. We're although both Maddie's Memory and WFSO is like both our companies, me and the wife. So we're a proud sponsor of Maddie's Memory, and they're doing their Wave of Light this year, once again for the third consecutive year. Now, like we done the Wave of Light in the past, but we end up, I think it was like in 2024, like 20, we started doing like the lights, the homebridge lights here in Milwaukee in 2022. We was kind of looking at one point, just looking at how much would it be just to do that, and yeah, we did, and the homebridge people that runs it, and it worked out for us, and you know we get to do it every year, and we try to raise the funds early on, and we do get the funds. I think this year we end up getting the funds within 2 weeks of us putting it out there. So I'd like to thank people for their support for that, and hopefully, we on October 15th. Hopefully, you guys get to come down with us at the bridge and stuff. More information will be posted up. You know what? I could post that on the group too, so I'm gonna work on that tonight. So more information for the Wave of Light this year in Milwaukee will be posted on the website. Just look for sponsors, and we will put something like that up. But we have sponsors. We have Art from the Heart, and we have not moving, the Toy Dimension as well, which I know I gotta talk to the guy at some point. Might be working on something else, like another meet and greet, but we'll see if I end up getting enough sponsors for that, or bring somebody in next year. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to talk to some sponsors in September. Like maybe we can bring something next year with your support, and go from there, and try to arrange something. And of course, you got the sponsors down here for the Wave of Light, so we put that there. And like I said, we got this right here. You own the business, big or small. We're looking for a business that wants to sponsor us, and also local, nationally, wherever the case may be. So we do our sponsors in packages. They as low as $10 a month. So if you have like a business or whatever like that, if you want us as a sponsor, it's like $10 a week or $35 a month. That's where it starts at, and it just go from there.
For your tooth.
Oh, I'm fine.
No, keep it over by you in case you need it.
All right. But anyways, yeah. Like I said, I got my number down here, and plus you can look for me on Instagram by looking for ArtTrailJ2000. You can look for my Arthur Smith Facebook page. You can also call the WFSO number. It's like directly to me. The number is 414-915-9837. So y'all interested in like being a sponsor? Like I said, it goes as low as $10 a week and goes as low as $35 a month. So if y'all interested in being a sponsor or whatever, and you have like a business, yeah, come talk to me. Or if you want to leave like information, if you're interested in leaving your information on the comments, go ahead and do that. I will get all of you as soon as I can. So hopefully, you know what, we can work together. So like I said, if I want to do like another meet and greet like next year, but which probably I don't think is gonna happen. So probably what I'm gonna do, like start next month, I'll talk to some people, some sponsors and stuff like that, people I can reach out to. If we can reach a certain goal for me, like to raise the funds for bringing in another, wrestler or whatever next year, we're gonna have from like September through December to try to get the funds. If we don't get the funds and stuff by December, we probably gonna have to wait till the year after that to actually do it. But like, I'm gonna put some money aside myself, starting in October. No, yeah, I'm starting in October to like put funds away and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. Um, Also, as y'all see, besides sponsors on here, we have events that is like shown on here, and I hate when this page do that. Um, as y'all can see, upcoming events that's in Wisconsin, events in Illinois, events in Minnesota, and events in Michigan. If it's independent wrestling or WWE is going to be in town, any of those places, we are going to put it out there. So just stay tuned and look for it. I'm thinking of kind of expanding it a little bit, get like a little bit more into the Midwest. So what we're gonna try starting in January, put out events not just for Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan. We're gonna start putting out events and stuff starting in January for the two following states that's in the Midwest. We're gonna do Indiana, and we're also gonna do Iowa. So we're gonna start like posting up events for Indiana and Iowa, starting January of this coming year. So get more words spread out and stuff like that. So one of the things I'm gonna end up wanting to do, I may do it next year, but doing it yeah, definitely think I'm gonna do something like that next year. May end up going to a lot of like independent shows like in the Midwest area, because I think next year the only wrestling like WWE and stuff like that, I'm probably just gonna end up just going to the ones that's in here, unless amazingly they're gonna have like they're basically gonna have Survivor Series back in Chicago or something like that, or have Survivor Series somewhere in the Midwest. And it's possible in 2026 we might end up having in Milwaukee might have the Royal Rumble, because like this off season after the Brewers are done and stuff, they're gonna start like winterizing their arena. So they're gonna start doing that, and starting after next season, they're gonna be having they're gonna end up having concerts and stuff like that, like basketball tournaments and stuff like they had in the past. So they're trying to do like stuff around there that they can have there all year round. Something like with the Fires of Form down here, like having like a lot of events all year round. Same thing that the Brewers are going to be doing. So that would be interesting. But so yeah, we're probably getting the 2026 Royal Rumble. So that would be something. And also in 2026, you're gonna have SummerSlam in Minneapolis, which me and the wife are gonna be going to because we got friends there. So that would be interesting. So I'm thinking to go for like 2025. Let's go some of the indie shows like around the Midwest. If there's somebody that's gonna be like I'm interested in being seen as a guest, whatever, I may end up going to that. So yeah, that's probably gonna be a goal I'm gonna be doing. And plus, actually seeing like in AEW pay per view or a TNA pay per view. Well, I already did like a TNA pay per view, but I gotta do like an AEW pay per view. So trying to work on something on that, but we'll see. Um, I know it's going on for like almost an hour and a half, so I'm gonna try to be quick. Also on our website, we have this thing called meet and greets, where wrestlers are gonna like make an appearance and stuff like that, or they're gonna be at a show, but they're gonna be doing like maybe a signing and stuff because they set that up. So what we do is like we'll talk about the person that's gonna be on the that's gonna be meet and greet, the day, the month. So we normally would do it for like this month and the next month. So what we're gonna do starting next month, we're gonna have like September all the way full through December of events that's gonna have like big special guests and stuff like that. So that's one of the things we're gonna do next month. So because it's gonna be a big fall. It's probably not only just gonna be like a big fall in Illinois, but it's gonna be like a very big fall season of independent wrestling in Wisconsin. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and it all starts in September, so that should be interesting. But anyways, so we put the guests the day and the month wherever time either they're gonna start the meet and greet or they're gonna do like okay gates open for this and maybe they sign up a meet and greet before the show or they do the meet and greet during the show or they do a meet and greet after the show because yeah some places do them differently. um the location, the address, if we have the address on here, um and we also the place, the address, the city and state was mostly Wisconsin and Illinois. So what we're gonna do to expand upcoming events and stuff, we're gonna expand to do like they have a big guest in Minnesota and Michigan. We're finally gonna put that up in January. So I know there's gonna be more time for me to like focus more on the website. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, anyways, like starting from September onwards, like it's gonna be like, guests and stuff that we would know so far from, from Wisconsin to Illinois. There's gonna be like big guests and stuff like that. We're gonna do the like I said, we're gonna do the same thing. Like I said, starting September, we're gonna have from September all the way through the end of the year on guests that's gonna be like making an appearance or have like a special meet and greet and stuff like that. So just stay tuned for that. Um, then we have more. We got WFSO gear. I know I gotta work on that. Talk about a little bit about the WFSO radio network. Who we meet in wrestling, and we got videos. That's posted like on YouTube on there or on videos. Wrestling news, Bucks news, and blog. I know I got to keep up on that because I haven't done an update ever since what the talk about with the meet and greet with Bushwhacker Luke. Milwaukee Bucks fan page. I put videos like YouTube videos on that, so check that out. Wrestling photos for like the photos that I've been doing. Like I've been taking, I should say. Like the photos I've been taking. So watch out for that. I got WFSO auction because like I said, Bush Record Loop left like a lot signed like a lot of photos and figures down auctioning off. That some of the proceeds are going to go to Maddie's memory, so y'all can check that out. And there's links on there for that. So we're going to do that for the next 2 months. But we're still like, regardless if we don't sell a lot, we still going to put some of those pictures like, hey, what's going on? So what we're gonna do, like the pictures, Bushwhacker Luke has signed, and also the figures he signed. Like I said, we put them up for auction, so some of the proceeds will go towards Maddie's memory. So we're gonna do that for now, all the way through, say, the middle of the week of October. So we're gonna keep doing. So we definitely gonna do that. Definitely, that page is gonna last. Otherwise, the page is gonna be something different. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? But anyways, so we got that going on. But let me show y'all the stuff like who we met in wrestling before we go. God, I don't like when they do that. I'm apologizing. But anyways, so y'all got that going on. You see with me and Neville and what he's now called Pac. And you just got like, I just get like, put like random photos on here, or got one with the family with Darren Young and Vladimir Koswolf, and yeah, no problem. It's just random like pictures like Cesaro, Austin Aries, Alexa Bliss, Dean Ambrose, now called John Moxley, Becky Lynch, Baron Corbin, some of the WWE referees, Emma, I'm just letting it scroll down. Wait a minute, I think I got two of the same pictures posted up, or it's just going back and forth. I swore it looked like I got two of the same pictures. Yes, I do, so I gotta correct that. I apologize, guys. I didn't know I had two of the same thing, so the Vladimir Kozlov picture that I got on here twice gotta go. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I got him on there twice, so that's gotta go. Like Michael Bennett, Mia Yin, Bianca Belair. Let's see, Joey Mercury, Asuka, Enzo, Eva Marie, Jimmy Uso, I should say. I will explain to that in a second. Let's see, Braun Strowman, Aubrey Edwards, the referee at AEW, Rachel Aaron, Raquel Rodriguez, Christian, Powerhouse Hobbs, Orange Cassidy, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Tony Khan himself. I got Sky Blue, $1 Million Man, half of the Viking Raiders, Alicia Taylor, the SmackDown announcer, Damian Priest, CM Punk, and the list goes on and on and on, including like with Pete Dunne. And of course, the picture I took today with Hulk Hogan, so I did that. We're about to go off the air in a bit, but what we talked about was like my meet and greet today that I was at with Hulk Hogan, because he in Wisconsin he made like a couple appearances, and is a Woodman's down here in Waukesha, then a couple of places in Pewaukee, like a place in Pewaukee, the Quick Trip, then a sports bar around Menominee Falls. So we talk about that and the experience I had with meeting Hulk Hogan. And like I'm just explaining, like I know some of the people ain't gonna like him because what he did in the RNC, but if you get the chance to meet like a person that got you into wrestling, that been in the business for like decades, you're gonna want to meet this person. So it's like, why not? So I was talking about people's opinions about Hulk Hogan, were they good or bad. Although where we were at, there was like a lot of Trump supporters. So whatever. So that's another subject of another time. But is Hulk Hogan. So it's all right. This was just out on the fly because I did like I decided to do. Cool. I'm glad you do. I like Hulk Hogan too. But it was just a pleasure of meeting him. Then I was talking about also the meet and greet that I hosted with WWE Hall of Famer Bushwhacker Luke. I'll talk about that one. We was talking about some of the games, some of the talk about the Greece and Germany, about Germany beating Greece, and the USA blowing out Brazil. Then just talk about like some little bit of wrestling news and like some basketball news and stuff like that. And we're just showing off right now. We just show okay. No, it's okay. Like I said, they was just out of the fly because I was thinking I was gonna do the After Dark episode tomorrow, but I ended up doing it today because tomorrow is gonna be like a busy day for me, so I won't have time to do like videos unless if it's like a news that pops up, I'm gonna talk about that. Maybe it's something about wrestling or because we did talk about that. We talked about what the Young Bucks is gonna do tomorrow was showing that stupid video with the incident. Oh, thank you. Um, we did just mention like the auction that we're doing, like because Bushwhacker Luke signed like a lot of autographs and stuff like that. So you can check out WFSO auction on the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. We was talking about that. If you want like an autograph of Bushwhacker Luke or like a figure of his, we are selling those. So some of the proceeds will go to Maddie's memory. And I think some of y'all probably know what I was talking about when it came to Maddie's memory, like pregnancy and infant loss. So that's what we talk about and also give to like hospitals and stuff like that. So if y'all interested in like purchasing an item for Bushwhacker Luke, so like I said, some of the proceeds will go towards Maddie's memory. So most of the pictures right now are like $10 each, and the figures are like about I think it's like 40, I believe, the figures because they're signed. So we talk about that, and I think we also talked about see that there was oh, thank you. So we just talk about if there was some wrestling news. We talked about a little bit of Raw last night. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So we talked about a little bit of the NXT, a little bit of AEW and their ratings from this past Saturday. And we also talk about a little bit of Raw with Odyssey Jones finally making his debut. What a powerhouse. But yeah, all that stuff we was just talking about today. So we probably will do another episode of WFSO After Dark next week. And we're trying to figure out what we're talking about. I think, like I said, the next pay-per-views that's coming up, and I appreciate the love and support, so I appreciate that. So I probably will find something to talk about next week. If the NBA schedule will be released, we'll talk about that. Or if something like news that came out, but I'm probably gonna end up doing it Wednesday instead of Tuesday. So it's going to be moved back to Wednesday for WFSO After Dark. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the guys that are watching on Twitch. Please follow us on Twitch. Just look for WFSO. Yeah, follow us on here. We'll try to do more live shows. And I know this was going on for maybe almost 2 hours, so this was not expected. But I guess I just had a lot to say, so I guess when I'm in the zone, I just go for it. So normally it's supposed to be an hour, but I'm apologize that it was too long. But after you guys on YouTube, please like the videos. Thank y'all for the likes that y'all put for this live. So I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel because it will help the channel go so far, and it will let other people notice that what we do. So please subscribe, check out our past videos if y'all interested in wrestling content, and also with Milwaukee Bucks content. You can check out this channel. Oh yeah, couple of program notes before I go. If y'all interested in some wrestling content and stuff like that, you see indies and stuff like that, I know I can't record anything when it comes to WWE because they'll get upset and get a copyright and stuff on that. But anyways, so independent wrestling, I will show some of the independent wrestling shows that I went to this year. So starting, it's gonna be late October, mid to late October. We're gonna be showing WFSO exclusives. So you get to see some of the matches from some of the guys that's in Wisconsin in the Indies. So you get to see some of the matches that we have recorded and stuff so far. Normally it would be more than that, but there was some shows that I'm supposed to go to that I missed. But there is more that's coming up in the upcoming months, so I'll get to do that. So starting in October, once a week, I'm thinking I might end up putting those videos up probably every. No, I'm not gonna put them up every Saturday. I'm just trying to figure out what day or time to put the actual video up for wrestling stuff and stuff like that. If y'all interested into seeing some matches. So sometime October, WFSO exclusive will return for its season. So y'all get a chance to check out that. Trying to think. So that's one program note. I'm trying to think if there's anything else and stuff like that. But otherwise, thank all sponsors, Art from the Heart, and also thank Toy Dimension. Oh yeah, I did also mention for those that just tune in. We talked about possibly doing another meet and greet. If it ain't gonna be next year, it'll be the year after that we do another meet and greet with a celebrity, a wrestler or a referee or something like that. So I'm gonna try to work on it for the the next 4 months. See if I can get somewhere with some sponsors and have money up on my end. So go from there. And if we end up showing something next year, we'll probably do a meet and greet and stuff like that. If not, it's going to end up being sometime in 2026. But I think I'm not going to do meet and greet in July anymore. Maybe something, maybe in August or something, early fall or something like that. But that's just the plan right now. But hopefully, everything works out. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and like I said, thanks for the likes on YouTube, and thank y'all for watching the pre-recorded episode of this. Like I said, we'll be back next Wednesday for WFSO After Dark, and also we'll be back for WFSO Aftermath this Sunday as well. So that might end up being a shorter show because I think it probably won't be not that much to talk about unless there's something news-wise. It'll be interesting, but we'll see. So until the next video, guys, you have a good night, and wherever y'all watching on the pre-recorded episode, y'all have a good one, wherever day it is or night. So until then, y'all have a good one, and peace out. And peace and love to everybody. So have a good one.